I apologize for my appearance today because I am so out of it. All right, but let's get to the prayer. I want to give thanks to the primordial mother. I want to give thanks to the ancestral spirits of creation, the archangels, the angels, the ancestors themselves that's always with us and walking around us. Um, I come to the throne, or may I say, we come to the throne, to you, dear Heavenly Mother, who protect and created everything, who guides us along the way every day. I want to say, on the benefit of many of us, we appreciate you, we honor you, we love you, we ask you for your divine guidance, protection, and we ask of you to help us on this path that's called life as us being spiritual beings living in human experience. We want to give thanks to you for another day of living, breathing again, seeing the sun again if it's around those that are able to see the sunrise or the sunlight. They're able to see the blue skies without the chemtrails. If you can't see the chemtrails, good and great. Thanks to you for that. We want to say, please help us on our journey. Help us along the way. Protect us. Show us. Give us your guiding light from the dark path so we can now know what to do with ourselves and also help us find that path to make us enjoy this path or this journey called life through all the obstacles, through all the trials and tribulations and errors. We want to give thanks to you for actually protecting us the best way possible so we can learn from our mistakes and also learn from those that are lying to us and that's also trying to take our energy and show us that we need to be careful and use discernment from now on. On that, I want to say thank you, beloved primordial mother, primordial creator, for everything. Ashe, 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 Ayi Bobo. Okay. Now, now, I haven't been, I have been on for days. Peace. Hey, Mother Shelley, Grand Rising. I haven't been on here for a couple days. Um, there's something that I was thinking about real quick. Um, real quick. I'm trying to make sure that the internet, my computer's working. Um, everybody's talking about they got to get out the matrix. They got to get out the matrix. You know, a lot of people keep on saying we got to get out the matrix. Got to get out the matrix, but I don't think people really know what the matrix really means. I really don't think a lot of people don't know what the matrix really means. Um, give me a second, okay? So I'm about to show y'all what the matrix truly means because this is starting to be outrageous. About the matrix, and I'll type it in on my computer real quick so we can get down to the meaning of the matrix because a lot of people are saying we gotta get the matrix, we gotta get the matrix, and I'm like, do you really know what it means? You know what I'm saying? Let's type in what? Let's see if it's going to answer right now. What does the word matrix? Huh, spelled word wrong. Word really means because a lot of people don't realize that the word matrix really means mother and womb. I'm laughing because the real meaning of it is dealing with mother or womb. So that's what I'm gonna type in. I think because I got to be specific with this. You know what I'm saying? I have to be specific with this. And I was right. Okay. So this is why you need to know the etymology and the meaning of words because all these people are saying that they're aware. They keep on saying that they're aware. Peace, how you doing, beloved? They keep on saying that they're aware and conscious. But look at this. See, you want to make sure you want to get out the matrix, but look what the word matrix means. Look what the word matrix mean, y'all. You want to get out the matrix though. This is why it's important to know etymology, etymology and origins of the meaning. Okay, look what see, look at this. Now I like how the way it went from 10 to 4 people. This is why I know for a fact. Now with the five. Now, this is how we know for a fact that a lot of people watch this channel because a lot of these people that claim to be aware, they're not really looking at the etymology of words. It's very important to study the etymology of the words. Now with the 41. So look, it's very important to talk about and knowing the etymology of these words, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. When you see the word matrix, look at what it says. So when you come on this channel and you see the prayers dealing with the divine mother, this is what we're talking about because she's the one that created the matrix. She is the one that created the matrix. You got to look into the story of Sophia. All of this is connected. You know, the Catholics pray to Mary. You know why? Because they know that's another name of the divine mother. So they know about the matrix. They don't want you to know this. So all you aware people that claim to be conscious, I got to get out the matrix. So you want to get out of mother and you're not praising mother, you're praising father. And you're not praising mother, you're praising father. Let me say it one more again so people can understand. You're praising not mother, you're praising father. So all you saying, I got to give thanks to the Most High, he this and he that, you better recognize right there. See, this is why when it come down to this so-called consciousness, you really need to know not just the etymology or the origin. You need to really know what the hell you're saying about daggone mouth because there's too many people that constantly claim that they know, but they don't know. It don't mean that you're not able to learn or want to learn. You ignoring the facts right here. You're ignoring the facts that the word matrix means womb or mother. And it says, look, it even says it right here. It says it right here. And see, look at this. This is the way I get the information from right there. You know, one thing about our channel, we bring receipts. That's what we're known for, bringing receipts and actually backing up what the heck we're talking about over here. So, we're going to go back. We're going to go back. Just waiting for it. I'm just waiting for it to go ahead. Oh, we're going to go right here. That was just another thing. So, yeah, you see. You know, this is something that, and look, everything that I show, it shows it again. Same thing, dealing with the womb. Look, even in the Webster, matrix is the mother of all terms, meaning mother. Did it say father? Mother. So, are we not done? We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Now we're going to go and see if the matrix is connected to something. Matrix is connected. We want to try to see something connected to Sophia. And I'm gonna put down and probably I'm gonna just put a guess and put down Tiamat and see what it says. Look at this. Look at this. Look what it says about Matrix connected to Sophia and Tiamat. Look what it says. They are you see that? You see that? Let's go down, shall we? Look what it says right here. You see, look, Sumer is now Iraq. You see that? Sumer is now Iraq, where the Stargate was at. You see that, right? You see that. See, I try to show all of this information for a reason. Now, let's go ahead. Let's put down and the Kundalini. Let's see. Let's see, shall we? Mm, look at that. Look at this right here. Look at that. Look how all that's interconnected, y'all. Look at how all that's interconnected. So I know they probably buffering me again because they don't want y'all to know this information. They don't want you to know this. You see how the way they did made Neo on the Matrix, symbolizing humanity savior and quest for truth. See, I know I said I was going to go on what is it StreamYard, which I will. But I want to show y'all this important live because this came to me. Look at this. Look at that. No, the name. They all interconnected regardless, though, y'all. It's connected to the Kundalini. So I'm showing y'all this because guess what? How is this all right? Let's go see what the Kundalini is. I want y'all to see it again. Kundalini definition. And I don't like looking at Wikipedia. I really can't stand Wikipedia because I really want you all to know that the Kundalini is connected directly. See, I know they buffering me now because now it's down to 0 people because they don't want y'all to know this information at all. And this is what I'm gonna show you. You see? I want y'all to see how that's all connected, right? But we're gonna see how it's connected to the divine feminine. So we're gonna go ahead back off of here. Ooh, see? Look at that. Feminine. That's connected to the divine feminine energy. This is something that they don't want y'all to know. How all this is connected to Sophia Tiamat. Sophia and Tiamat, well, mainly Sophia, is the real word for Christ consciousness. So they don't want you to know. They don't want nobody to know that Sophia is actually representing the Christ consciousness. But guess what? Let's go into something else that's going to be connected to Sophia. Sophia. Let me see. This is something I want y'all to see how all of this stuff is interconnected. I'm about to see if I can remember that website, and I want you to see this. Because I've been holding on to a lot of stuff. Just give me a second, beloved. So I'm trying to see if I can find that particular website. And when I saw the website many years ago, I was like, whoa. I just can't remember the name of it. I just know it when I see it. So bear with me because I'm gonna find that bad boy. My internet acting real stupid right now. Where's that website at? Because it was a website I showed and confirmed how Sophia is one of the same of that of another deity. This is stuff that they don't want nobody to know about, and they trying to keep it a secret. And it's like once you know, then you be like, oh, so that's what this is, because it's all interconnected. Every bit of this is all interconnected. They don't want you to know this. Mainly, they don't want the so-called black woman to know this, because that Kundalini energy goes right back directly to the mitochondrial DNA. The Eve gene is what they call it. The X chromosome, the double X chromosome. The double X chromosome, carefully and quiet is kept, is the two serpents intertwining together to the DNA helix. They don't want you to know that either. And they know how special that Kundalini energy is. When I see it, and it showed who she is. And I must type it over again. And then it made sense. So many different stories that's depicted about this particular energy and so on. So give me something, because I'm trying to see if they're going to show it, because I know it when I see it. Hopefully they didn't take the website down. Now they changed the name of it, because Sophia went by another name. One of the names of Sophia was Oshun herself, know it or not, and it makes a lot of sense. I'm trying to see if this is it, but I'm gonna show y'all something, because this is what the Catholic Church did to our own deities. So that's how you know they use our stuff. Just bear with me, because all right, y'all know that. Remember that? See this picture? This right here is Our Lady Charity, which is another form of Mary. That's supposed to be the child, the baby Jesus, right? This is another form of Oshun right here. You see the halo too, the halo right behind her, but it's also a gold trimming and a golden setting behind it. This is stuff that they don't want us to know. This symbolizes also the crown chakra. The crown chakra is symbolizing this too. They don't want you to know, okay? And you see how the way they had to use it as somebody that is Caucasian, because they had to hide it when they was practicing it, because during that time, those people that was slave owners did not want the people to practice, so they had to use saints to disguise it. And what they also did, they would practice, and when they would practice these practices, it would activate their kundalini, their chakras. Okay? So all these people talking about frequency, 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 all this frequency talk, but you call this witchcraft. You call it witchcraft, you call it evil, but yet you're trying to raise your frequencies and vibrations. And then you're trying to say you're trying to get out the matrix. So you're trying to get out of mother, but then you're not praising mother, you're calling her father instead of mother. Then you got people saying and belittling the women, but yet you need a woman to procreate, don't you? You need a woman. A lot of time when you're getting this money or trying to get money, you're trying to impress women so you can provide stability, right? Just saying. It's things I can't find a website. Hopefully it'll come to me and I'll be able to send it to my email and I'll show it to y'all. Because I can't remember the name of the website. I really want y'all to understand the truth. They don't want you to know nothing about your science, nothing about who you are. They don't want our women or the men to know who they are connected to. And yet they still got you going to the masjids, they got you going to the churches, they got you doing all of this, and they call it the matrix. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like everybody been lied to. I feel like people been lied to over and over again because they don't want you to know the truth. The truth is, the whole time, y'all fools trying to get out the matrix, but y'all constantly disrespecting her by calling her father. Peace, how you doing? How you doing, that Gloria? You keep on disrespecting the mother by calling her father. Where they do that at? So can I show y'all again what the word and the etymology mean? Because this is outlandish and ridiculous because we're dealing with people that claim to be so aware, but they don't want to pay homage. Look, matrix, that originates from the Latin term matrix, which means womb or mother. People that are patriarchal, you don't want to recognize mother, but instead you want to you want to deal with father. When she is the one that created father. She is the one that created father. The womb itself. You ready for this? Y'all ready for this? The cosmic womb. The Vistica. You see it. The Vistica Pisces, right? Look what it means. The Vistica Pisces is the geometrical shape formed by intersection of two equal circles symbolizing creation and duality in various cultures. This is the cosmic womb. This is the cosmic womb. Creation deals with the womb, y'all. Look at this. Look what it says about the history. You see that? Look at the history. Look what it symbolizes. The Vistica Pisces. You see, the duality concept is also linked with the goddess Venus in Roman mythology, and Aphrodite in Greek mythology, representing love, beauty, and fertility. So, do I need to show y'all something else? Because I'm gonna show you who Aphrodite is connected to. That is the Pisces energy. Let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit more. Let's scroll down a little bit more. Look at that. Creation. So it's funny how they keep these secrets from us, beloveds. So the whole time, let's go ahead and put down the Visca Pisces is the womb. Is the cosmic womb. Mm. Wait. Let's see. Look what it says. Oh, my bad. See? What is it representing? Whoop. What that say? What that say? What that say? Isn't that the part of the womb, y'all? Oh, hold up. It's messing up on me, Mother Shelley. There you go. What does it say? You see that? Mm. Can I tell y'all something? You see where it says the Vesica Pisces is considered a portal of light, connecting the spirit and material worlds. That's connected to the cosmic womb. All you got daggone people saying love and light. There you go. You're dealing with the divine feminine energy, which is darkness. So she created the dark, the light. Fools. All y'all been trying to say love and light. I am one with the light. You're rejecting the mother yet again. You're rejecting the mother again. Look, how many times y'all are going to reject the mother? You keep rejecting her. Vesica Pisces, what that represent? Pisces represent. It represent this. That's connected to the womb, right? And look, symbolizing the divine feminine and feminine fertility. The Vesica Pisces is considered a portal of light, connecting the spiritual and material worlds. Yet, y'all still saying, "Oh Heavenly Father, oh Heavenly Father." That's what y'all be saying, right? Oh Heavenly Father. But I'm showing you how it's connected. And since you want to look, I'm gonna show you some more. Look at this. The Vesica Pisces, gateway of light, womb of creation. Let's go ahead and see what they're talking about in this website, shall we? Oh, it's kind of different, ain't it? Ooh, look, ooh, look at that. Bible decoded. Ooh. So all you Bible thumpers, now let's see what they talking about on this one. Ooh, I kind of skipped it kind of far, didn't I? Oh, I didn't. Let's go ahead and scroll down just a little bit. Take my time. Take your time, bruh. Take your time. This is a serious website, ain't it? You got a lot of stuff in it. I'm trying to find something where we can just say, "Oh, this is where we're going to stop at." Oh, okay. Well, but we're going to stop right here because I saw the sacred womb. Look at that. Can y'all see it? Is it too small for y'all? This is dealing with the Vesica Pisces. So, brothers, sisters, ladies, sons, daughters, study this. The Vesica Pisces. Please study that. I guarantee you, anybody that is a Moor, that is a Mason, that is a true spiritualist, if they know about the Vesica Pisces, you had nothing to say to them. If they don't know about the womb of the mother, that's the matrix, y'all. The womb of the mother, portal of the portal of soul, the first breath of creation. I hope I'm not moving too fast for y'all, but I really wanted y'all to see this. See, this is stuff that I wanted to show y'all because I'm getting tired of all these so-called conscious and spiritual people claiming that they are one of the light when it clearly showed us she's the creator of the light. So all you so-called people that saying that you're light this and light that, y'all come from darkness first and became light. So if you think that's witchcraft, how about you go ahead and do more research on that? And this is not me attacking anybody, but this is some real stuff that we really need to start talking about. She is connected to the heavens and the earth, the cosmos and the earth, the unseen and the material realm. She is the creator of all of that. She is the all. She is the all. Trying to make sure y'all can see all of it. I don't want to be too small for y'all. So, this is something that a lot of patriarchal spiritual men need to stop lying to the women about. Mainly the so-called black woman. Y'all need to know y'all power, but this is not to have you look down on men though. Because if you look down on men, that's gonna make you even worse and become more egotistical, and then you're abusing your power. Because the men have power too, because he carries that X chromosome like you do. You might have the power of a goddess, but he have the power of a god too. Regardless, y'all come from the same, which is the all, the Vistica Pisces. We are all connected to the divine feminine, living these experiences from both male and female. I just want to show y'all that little bit. So, I was moving too fast, but it's just that I want to show y'all that. And this is something that came to my mind because it's time to show what is the real deal between those that claim to be light and those that claim to be dark. The darkness created the light. The light did not create the darkness. And many people keep on saying, get out this matrix when it's dealing with the womb and mother. It's dealing with the womb and mother. And yet, people keep on saying they give praises to the Holy Father. Look up the story, because I know they buffering me again. Look up the story of Sophia and the Demiurge. Sophia is the Christ consciousness, y'all. Um, I really want y'all to know how they lied over and over and over and over to everybody. And it's a shame that they got to lie to everybody so they can keep that secret sacred. Let me tell you, the sacred geometry is the womb of a sister. What I mean by a sister? I'm talking about a so-called black woman. She's the sacred geometry because they know that her womb is directly connected to the cosmos. The melanated skin is connected to the cosmos, even down to her blood, the womb, her blood, all that's directly connected to the cosmos, along with the men, because of the non-ether that Dr. York and many others been talking about. That's why our hair follicle curls up into a 9. Because that's dealing with the cosmos. That's connected to the womb, the divine womb, the cosmic womb. That's why that makes you so much of a deity or a god, because of that Kundalini energy along with that non-ether energy combined, because it's all connected, which makes that carbon, which is the 3 6s that they've been talking about, which is that so-called mark that they talk about, which is that carbon being that's connected to that divine Kundalini energy that they don't want you to know. So I really want the men and the women to really pay attention. And I want the women not to look down on the men, and men don't look down on the women, because guess what? At the end of the day, we all need each other on this path, know it or not. The reason why they're trying to separate and have these different gender wars, because they don't want the ending of the empire. and they are already at the end of the empire. That is why the prices are rising up. That is why things are transpiring how the way they are. I told y'all, don't get caught up in what the distractions, the whole ICE thing. All of that is a part of the distractions. Let me tell y'all. You remember how they kept on talking about civil war, the civil war, the civil war. Um, to everybody that have that melanated skin, that have the melanated DNA of the copper colored people, all of you, the ones that's even highly fair skinned that have the DNA, that have it. I told you the bloodline is important, right? This whole thing was an illusion because at their last stages, the last stages of their rule, because now we're in the sun cycle. The sun cycle is bringing forth the divine feminine energy that's directly connected to Tiamat herself, the consciousness, not the Christos, but the Sophia, which is the real Christos. That's something they don't want you to know about. They've been keeping that secret from you because, and I just showed y'all how Sumer is now Iraq in this day and time. So you ask yourself a question: if Sumer is Iraq, then where is the Anunnaki and where is Tiamat? Or it gets even interesting. Tiamat is under the waters. They call her Leviathan. Keep that in mind. There's a certain particular group of people that are directly connected to Tiamat, the daughters and sons of Tiamat. The daughters and sons of Tiamat. You got all these people coming on YouTube and TikTok saying that she's not real, but you got brother Asita Duke of Tears that's telling you, oh yeah, she real. You got brothers and sisters on TikTok showing you that she's real. But the Kundalini is directly connected to her. Connected to the XX chromosome. I keep saying this stuff in the lives because I really want y'all to understand the truth because they don't want you to know the truth because guess what? Like the words of Jack Nicholson and A Few Good Men, many of you can't handle the truth. Don't want to recognize and realize that the matrix is dealing with the mother. And instead of saying, I got to really pay homage to the mother, you want to pay homage to the father. Don't you know you're rejecting as part of you when you say that? You're rejecting a part of you. Get out this matrix. So you're trying to get out the womb, but you're already out the womb. You're stuck in the mental womb. You mean you're trying to get out the mental womb, but the only way to get out the mental womb, we got to give thanks and praise to the mother that created the mental womb. You got to give thanks and praise to the mother that is connected to the mental womb. Look, man, everybody, I'm telling y'all how this goes down. On YouTube, many different distractions, many different people want to talk about consciousness, want to talk about this and that. But only a few are talking about it that really are doing the work. I'm telling you, keep your eyes on a patriarchal mindset because if they're not giving praises to the mother and they're not letting it be known that the word matrix means womb or mother, or matter of fact, you can say both. And they constantly keep on praising the Father. They're rejecting what? Also a part of themselves, which brought them here. Don't believe me? I just showed you. So, I just wanted to show y'all that because it's a damn shame how people really not doing this and showing this. Let me show y'all something. Yeah, I used to be in masonry. Yes, I was. But look at this carefully. You see the two X's? The two X chromosomes are right there. The letter G deals with Gaia, also geometry. I'm also a Moor. I'm telling y'all this because you need to know and wake the heck up. The importance. Matter of fact, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something for y'all right quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna get my fez real quick. Oh dang, I put both my feathers in one place. Dang. Give me a second. All right. This is the Moorish fez. Okay. The bottom right here represents 360 degrees physical. The top right here represents 360 degrees spiritual. Altogether, that's 720 degrees. This tassel right here, the tassel right here represents the umbilical cord to Allah. Let me say it again. The bottom of this, where I put my head on, represents 360 degrees physical. The top right here, where my lip is, represents 360 degrees spiritual. The tassel represents the umbilical cord to Allah, which also deals with the connection to the cosmic force, which is the womb, the cosmic womb, which we have to get the downloads from the great mother herself. Because of this, we get the downloads and supposed to show, demonstrate the information that we get from her. Okay? That is something that every Moor should know. You're wearing that crown on your head because it is directly connected to the cosmic womb, which is none other than the Vesica Piscis. And if no one ain't telling you that, then they trying to tell you something else. That's a damn lie. Hold on for a minute. I have to put the fez on real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. See? You see it? You see it? You see how it is? Look, the tassel. That's how it is. The tassel. This is the umbilical cord that goes directly connected to Allah. You see how it's in the middle of the crown? Look, you see how it's in the middle of the crown? That is dealing with the umbilical cord. That means that's directly linked to the primordial mother. Is directly linked to the primordial mother. That's what it means. So when this umbilical cord it goes like how a real umbilical cord goes. You see? and that is dealing with the downloads that you get from the cosmic mother. So when is a more, he's not supposed to say any cuss words or nothing with the fez on, because this is directly connected to the mother. And this right here represents 360 degrees of the physical. The top of here represents the 360 degrees spiritual. And now, like I said, this is the umbilical cord. So the umbilical cord goes directly back to the mother. So that's also, look at the acronym of Islam. When I'm more say Islam, Islam, carefully, if you look at it, IS also deals with Isis or Aset. Okay? And you could say Lam, which is lamb, if you really want to be technical. So Isis or Aset's lamb, who was her lamb? It was Haru. Haru was her lamb. Where you get the word also hero. See, this is stuff they don't want you to know, because we are her sons. Then you have a thing called the daughters of Isis or Aset. See, this is how deep this shit is. Excuse me, I mean stuff is my bad. Excuse me. Word with the fez on. I ain't even say a curse word with the fez on, but I just get real fiery and animated. I apologize for that to the mother on that, to the primordial mother. It's like I apologize to her. So it's like I get so fiery and ticked off because people are not educating and not telling people the absolute truth information, and they keeping it away from the people so the people won't know. They want you not to know anything. They want you to be dumb, deaf, and blind instead of learning. Listen, we are not supposed to charge for knowledge. We supposed knowledge is like it should be given, not paid for. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, I digress. Um, but I wanted to show that with y'all, share with y'all um the matrix, the meaning of the word matrix, and how it's connected to the primordial mother, how it's connected to the womb. So all of the brothers and sisters, mainly the brothers and sisters on this conscious or aware journey, we got to start correcting what we're saying. So when you're saying, I got to get out the matrix, you're saying you got to get out the womb or out the mother. And then when you're saying Heavenly Father, you're still rejecting the mother. Stop rejecting the mother and know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Because I'm telling you, these same words that I'm using, I use. And I give thanks to the primordial mother. There's things and obstacles in life that yours truly go through every day that I always say, Mother, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I need your guidance. And you know what happens? Things happen miraculously. You'd be surprised on the things that happen that yours truly went through and have been answered. Maybe one day people will get it. The ones that's talking like yours truly and been saying the same thing over and over. Maybe one day it'll wake a lot of people up, mainly a lot of men that are saying that they're aware or conscious. Okay. On that note, I want to let y'all know that I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Um, and before I go, when I remember when I say love, I say love, light, and darkness. I'm praising her again. I'm keeping her in the prayer and also the closing. On that note, y'all, keep your love going. Keep the divinity in you going and shining. Okay. I want to say thank you. Love, peace, light, darkness, which is the yin, the yang, which brings supreme balance. I am Negadezo, also known as Green Light Cosmic Angel Fire. Thank you for watching. And like, share, subscribe, do anything you have to do possible. Let's get this thing moving so we can finally move forward and also accept the mother. Okay? Take care.